Family and friends mourn the loss of Jewish journalist Steven Sotloff. Islamic State activity is banned in Israel as U.S. vows to destroy the extremist group. Nusra Front flag is raised over the Kenitra crossing. And video of an Iranian woman removing her hijab goes viral. Shalom and welcome to the Jerusalem Post News. Today is Thursday, September 4th, and here are your top stories. Family and friends are mourning the death of Jewish freelance journalist Steven Sotloff, whom insurgents belonging to the Islamic State beheaded this week. The 31-year-old from Florida was kidnapped in Syria in August 2013. Grandson of Holocaust survivors, Sotloff studied at the Interdisciplinary Center Herzliya, later taking on Israeli citizenship and eventually becoming a contributor to the Jerusalem Report, a sister publication to the Jerusalem Post. He had also worked for Time, Foreign Policy, the Media Line, and other outlets. Israeli media reports suggest Sotloff hid his Jewish identity from the Islamist extremists, imprisoning him, but continued to try to practice his religion secretly while in captivity, fasting on Yom Kippur and observing other Jewish rites. U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry vowed on Wednesday to hold members of the Islamic State responsible for killing Americans, including journalist Steven Sotloff, accountable.
And when terrorists anywhere around the world have murdered our citizens, the United States held them accountable, no matter how long it took. And those who have murdered James Foley and Steven Sotloff in Syria need to know that the United States will hold them accountable too, no matter how long it takes.
Kerry's comments follow the release of a video by the Islamic State militant group on Tuesday, purporting to show the beheading of a second American hostage, journalist Steven Sotloff, raising the stakes in its confrontation with Washington over U.S. airstrikes in Iraq. Israel also made a stand against the extremist group on Wednesday, officially banning the Islamic State and anyone associated with it in a declaration signed by Defense Minister Moshe Ya'alon. The decree outlawed meetings of any kind between the Islamic State members and called it an illegal organization. A green Islamist Nusra Front flag was seen flying over the Syrian side of the Golan Heights on Wednesday as fighting between the Syrian army and Islamist rebels in the area continued. Israel's frontier with Syria, where militants have kidnapped 45 UN peacekeepers, has become a magnet for Islamist activity, and an Israeli official said on Tuesday that Israel itself is now a target. The Nusra Front, an al-Qaeda-linked group fighting Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, has established a major presence in the region and is poised to carry out attacks across the barren borderlands where Syria, Israel, and Jordan converge. A video of a woman believed to be Iranian dancing and removing her hijab in the desert as onlookers are heard cheering her on has gone viral in recent days. The video appears to have been originally uploaded to YouTube in 2010, but has made the rounds online in Western media outlets in recent days. The clip is the latest show of protest against the strict religious law which obligates women to wear the head covering in public in Iran. In May, a Facebook page was created which displayed women all over Iran letting their hair down and staging a protest by posting pictures of themselves without their hijabs, risking imprisonment, among other punishments. And that's all for today. Don't forget to go to our Facebook page and jpost.com for more on these developing stories. Until next week, shalom from the Jerusalem Post studio.